Hello everybody. It is Julia Jordan, your favorite real estate agent out of Houston, Texas. I brought you a jar of my wheatgrass seeds. So don't worry, I do not have a smoking weed habit, but I do plant and juice wheatgrass. This is how it looks like. And you guys know it must be about real estate investing if I talk to you. I personally believe how the Bible tells you that we have to put our seeds in the ground to make it multiply. Multiplication is one of my favorite words. Also compound interest I like very much. So I like everything what grows and multiplies. The opposite of multiplication is inflation. So these days, like you know, we have inflation. People come up with different reasons why we have that. The economy, COVID, the government prints money, we got stimulus checks. I personally think a big part is that people are not spending their money. The money for a good economy needs to go around. Everybody needs to feel comfortable. I am afraid people do not feel comfortable to spend big dollar, so they are holding back. The money doesn't move. That's why they gave us stimulus checks. Inflation basically means rising prices. Prices go higher and the purchase power goes lower. You've seen that with car prices. Car prices go higher every year. 10 years ago, you paid way less for your favorite car. In these days, what I believe in with inflation, buyers are smart. People that invest their money, that put their little seeds in the ground and plant it, they're smart. People that save are not. And that was different, and my grandma would go crazy probably if I would tell her, don't put your money in your bank account, because it is losing by the day basically, okay? We have inflation. Some people say 3%. I personally think as the prices go up, we have way higher inflation. So you're not winning in your bank account, you're losing. Let's talk a little bit about good debt and bad debt. I think that's an easy one. Good debt is making you money. It's an asset. You're buying an asset. Bad debt is a liability. I would go so far that money in the bank is a liability. You pay for whichever way of income you try to generate there, even if you have it in, in the stock market or so, you pay for having your money there. If you buy real estate, it is an asset. For example, compare, let's say you have $20,000 in your bank. Imagine you would put it in your whichever way of, let's say, stock market account you pay for, and hopefully you have a return. It's completely out of your hand. For whatever you earn, you pay capital gains, okay? So to get it, you pay. When you buy real estate, $20,000, what happens is you use it as a down payment and you buy a property for, let's say, 3%, maybe 3.5%. If you imagine we have 3% inflation, do you see that you're almost already breaking even? A lot of people right now have 2.5, 2.8% interest rate. So actually, you're even making money for owning property, okay? Then we also have the 4 income streams with real estate, not only to beat inflation, what is of course fantastic. You also have appreciation. Your rent goes up every year, usually. Your tenant pays off your mortgage. You have every year tax deduction of several $1,000s, and of course you should have cash flow. It is almost impossible to have a property in Houston area with no cash flow. So when we have 3%, my connection got lost, because income goes up, yeah, you're employed, you get, let's say, every year a 2% raise, you're still behind inflation. When we have 3% inflation, you're still losing money every year. That's why you feel your paycheck is not paying you what you got for it 10 years ago, okay? So the dollar goes up while the value goes down. So in the future, you are paying off your mortgage with the value-added dollar, okay? So it is easier to pay off your dollar. If you think this video was helpful, if you want to multiply your seeds, if you want to put it in real estate, if you want to learn more, feel free to reach out to me, 832-444-4923. Put your seeds in the ground. Benefit of inflation, don't lose your money. The nest egg, what we had 1980 or 1970, it is not there anymore. It's not a nest egg. You're losing money and you have a hard time working against it with inflation. because you're earning less, because inflation robs the value of whatever you're making. So if you want to learn more about real estate investing, how about creating a legacy for your kids in the future, call me 832-444-4923. My email address is juliajordanrealestate@gmail.com. And if you think this video brought value to your life, please post "buy her the Beamer for Christmas" in the comments. That would help me a whole lot. Maybe I convince my husband to buy me a Beamer, because if you think about it, I am all buying assets. I don't buy liabilities. A Beamer is a liability, so I'm not buying it, okay? I asked my husband to buy it. I'm a little bit selfish. Okay, thank you very much. You guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.